suck.
And welcome to our special segment, Chuggin for Loving. I'd like you to welcome our special guest, our own intern for this show, Lewis Wynn. Thank you. Yeah.
What's up?
Also, a surprise, nice guest appearance of the one and only, 1 in 5, Chief Wee Wee, Joey Burns. How are y'all doing? It's good to see you.
Oh, thank you for having
Good
us.
to see you.
Hi. Nice to be back.
Glad to have you. It's nice. We're going to do some chugging for loving,
Yes.
and we're going to just have some interviews. These two are foes this week, so we're going to ask some questions. Lewis, you're 3-3. What do you have to say about that?
I have no idea what I was doing the entire season, and I continue to not know what I'm doing. But I hope that every week that I continue to drink and sacrifice my body for Zumba, that Zumba will bless me with wins.
Well, I hope she doesn't. So, Joey, 1 in 5. Rough start. Some would say terrible.
I would say terrible.
Yeah, I would say terrible.
It's a lot of underachieving, and
Yeah.
through some new trades and acquisitions off the free agency wire, I'm confident to start my season back on track this week against Lewis.
I like that. I like that answer. Now let's go over some teams real quick. We got Marcus Mariota and Matt Ryan. Newly acquired Matt Ryan. Tell us a little bit about what happened this week with him.
Well, if anyone remembers Zumba history from the past, I've actually traded for Matt Ryan before. When I did trade for Matt Ryan in the past, remember who won that year?
I don't. I remember
was-
there's an asterisk from that year.
I remember
As the
my
official
name.
record keeper.
I remember my name being on the trophy.
Okay.
I think lightning's gonna strike twice.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, my friend.
It's about to.
All right. You are also projected to win 100.8 to 91.2.
Wow.
Lewis, let's talk about that a little bit. How are you not favored in this game? You're
Oh.
3-3.
Just because, I still don't know what I'm doing yet. And because of Eric not trading me one of the quarterbacks I desperately needed.
Yeah.
For a while.
Matt Ryan, who
Exactly.
he ended up giving to Joey.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, let me be clear. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
Would you like to comment on the vetoing of the first trade between them? Would you
I
like to
like
say which way you leaned? Did you veto it or did you allow it?
I was actually working, but
You were
I
working.
would have vetoed it if I was able
Okay,
to.
so you
But you actually allowed the trade.
Yeah. By not vetoing, you
understood
allowed
that,
it.
That allowed me to beat you starting tomorrow.
All right, so Lewis, 597.7 points on the season. Joey, 509. That's 90-point difference on the season.
Thanks.
Any thoughts about that, gentlemen?
Well, as I've said before, my team is really underachieved with a couple questionable injuries. But with the new
Mostly,
trade,
what I've noticed with your team, if I may
Sure,
speak,
please.
is user error, not the team. Team's
give an
fine.
actual example.
I like the time. We can go back in time here.
Please.
While I go back and we'll talk about that. Lewis,
Yes.
what are you going to do different this week to try to set your team to win?
Well, I sacrificed my body
Mm-hmm.
yesterday,
Okay.
chugging a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You did,
Oh.
but did you do it for Zumba?
In my mind, yes.
but out loud.
Out loud, no, I did not.
Huh. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. Well, so you obviously didn't do anything for Zumba.
Wow.
Yeah. Fozzie Whitaker on your bench last week outscored some of your other running backs. So that's just an example. First week I looked at, there was already a mistake. So go figure there. We do have some questions live from GroupMe. So we're going to go over some of those real quick. You will be hearing a voice that is my co-host, Eric.
All right. First question comes from Frank.
Who's that? Is that our old friend?
Frank,
Our
Our past
Old
friend
Frank.
who no longer
Yeah.
likes to talk to us and hang out with us while we're all in Auburn together?
that is Zach Frank.
Is that the Frank?
That is the Frank that you're talking about.
Frank.
He asked, "How does Joey make it through the day when he had to wake up each morning and be him?"
How do you make it through the day knowing every morning when you wake up, you have to be you?
Well, it's something I had to get used to
Yeah.
be honest.
Mhm.
But you live and learn.
Yeah, one day at a time.
Yeah. One day at a time.
One day at a time. All right, I think we had
That was a good question.
Another question from Frank, if we could stay on that topic.
Yeah, sure.
We'll stay with Frank.
Yeah.
You can follow him on Twitter at Frank with a PH. And I believe this one's for Lewis.
It is for Lewis. Will the Drinking Rituals continue into the off season? And has he considered doing a live stream?
Yes, I actually have thought about doing live streams. Never acted much upon that yet.
Maybe we can get a segment on the show, a recurring segment where we live feed. We did do the video last week of you trying to take shots of beer.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago.
I remember. And how did that turn out?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Okay.
That's good. So, have you considered?
That's good.
Have you considered doing anything in the off season to try to prepare you for the next season?
No, I haven't thought about anything yet. But, future holds anything and everything I can possibly do to win again. Or not lose again.
Not lose again. That's an interesting way to say that. Would you consider yourself a loser?
Not a loser. Definitely not being on the winning side this year, though.
3-3 proves that. That's a great answer. Look, Joey, as a proven loser this season, 1-5, would you consider yourself a loser?
Well, since I've actually never won the captain, I would never consider myself a loser. And
Fair point, yeah.
as the only person in the room here that's had the Zumba for a year, I would also... No, I had it.
Had it.
I would never say that I'm actually a loser.
Okay, well, that's a good answer. I love both of those answers. Y'all, we have any more audience questions, Twitter questions, Facebook questions?
We do.
Group me?
We
hit
do,
one.
actually.
Where we got?
Both Joey questions. The first one is
Who's it
from Mac.
From Mac.
Mac
You can
Ross.
find him on Twitter at MacAttack4AU. Yeah.
And his
Auburn
question
fan.
is
he? Before we say that, is he an Auburn fan?
He's for AU. He's either an Auburn fan or he's
Arkansas
stupid
or Alabama?
and thinks that it's for AU instead of Alabama University. I don't know.
I would lean towards that.
Probably. He's pretty stupid.
Please continue.
why does Joey like dick?
Oh, that is a good question. I've wondered this many times.
Also
Is it
on
the
subject.
taste, the flavor, the consistency? What is it about dick that you like so much?
Well, as my cuddle buddy, he should know, so I'm not sure why he's asking out loud.
Yeah, I don't.
It is kind of
That's
redundant.
That's a question
Obviously,
only for Mac.
That's a Mac,
So no, yeah.
and I'll text
Answer
you
only
later.
for Mac. There you go.
Thank you, though.
All right, and the next Joey question comes from Wally.
Wally, okay.
Yeah.
Long time listener.
Who was actually supposed to be here doing this with us this weekend?
He was invited to do a show broadcast tonight like we're doing.
Huh.
He declined the invitation. He said he's too sad about his shitty season. He's going to focus more on fantasy and focus less on watching the Vols get destroyed by
Wow.
Alabama. He's less.
I bet he's a little butthurt still.
Definitely.
And his question is, just how gay is Joey?
I actually... I
You
feel
know.
like I feel like I know this. I
Please
mean,
answer for
we
us.
go back way to high
Longer than
school.
anyone else.
Yeah.
Except for me and Wally.
Except for you and Wally, yeah, and oddly enough, it comes from him.
Yeah.
So why is Joey so gay? Is the question.
Sure.
Because is the simplest answer I can think of.
But we also know it's not gay
It's-
unless you're gay.
Yeah, it's only gay if you're gay.
And
So-
I'm not gay. So.
because he's. Sure. Do we have any other questions for Lewis? Maybe
Well, we do actually. We
Let's
have two
hit-
more Lewis questions.
we'll end on 2 Lewis questions.
All right then. The question from Mac again is, why is Lewis always naked?
That's
Actually, I've been asking that this weekend. Quite a few times.
Well, the reason why I like to be naked a lot is several reasons. One, I'm like easily 10 degrees hotter than everyone else.
okay.
Alright, just heat-wise
I
and
can
just
feel it. He's
awesome-wise.
very hot.
Yeah, exactly. You can feel it right now. I'm like a radiator, as what Eric says, my co-buddy.
Yeah.
And I like having my shirt off a lot of times, my pants off, just because it just feels better. It feels more natural.
Do you ever worry about the consequences of living that lifestyle while also juggling roommates?
Once in a while and stuff. It's mainly if said roommates introduce new people and stuff, I have to put clothes on because I want to be,
Respectful.
exactly.
At
But
first.
what if your roommates
First.
don't like that you're naked all the time?
Oh, they're just gonna suck it.
They would have to. Okay, I
So
understand. Yeah,
What is it in this situation?
the thing you like so much from previous question.
Ah.
Yeah. Last question. We'll go to one more. We'll do one more. Who do we have it from?
Alright, this question, the final one, would be from Wally.
From Wally again. Okay,
Wow.
3 people submitted questions.
Yes.
It's an active group.
Nice.
Would Lewis act like he knew what he was doing if we redrafted, or would he fuck everything up again?
Would you draft the Seahawks defense in the 4th round again?
No, I would not.
Okay.
I would actually, if I got a chance to redraft again, I would put forth at least a week's worth of time and effort into thinking about how my team will be compromised.
If
Is
only
this
there-
a commitment for next year? Or
No, if only there was some sort of season that they were off of football where you could prepare for the next season and get ready for fantasy. If only there was some kind of gap.
I wish that
That would be nice for us
I wish
as
there was
players
such a thing.
that we could do that.
I wish there was such a
maybe,
thing.
maybe.
So yeah, also, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us in on this special segment on a Sunday morning segment, which is nice and rare. Thanks for all the questions to the 3 of you.
Maybe one last thing.
Frank, we're still mad at you.
Yeah,
And we end
I don't
this
like
show
you.
like we end every show that we've ever done with
Chugging for living.
Chuggin' for Lovin'. We would like to showcase our new shot glasses. Take a shot for Harambe. He took one for you. Fuck you, Elzu.
Fuck you,
Zuba.
Elzuba.
I don't always chug donuts, but when I do, I prefer a Bud Light Margarita.